On the morning of May 8, 2025, thick fog hung over the Kursk border region. A Russian logistics convoy rolled along Highway E38 in Chernihiv Oblast, Ukraine. 14-year-old and Kamaz transport trucks carried over 300 troops, artillery shells, communications gear, and vital supplies toward a staging area 25 miles from the border. What the convoy didn't know, Ukrainian forces were already watching them. Using advanced surveillance and electronic targeting, Ukrainian UAVs tracked every move. At 6:10 a.m., 3 Mavic 3 reconnaissance drones flew in a triangular formation, scanning the convoy with thermal imaging. They confirmed the convoy's full combat load: 650,000 rounds of 5.45 mm ammunition, 1,900 gallons of diesel fuel, over 1,200 hand grenades, 200,122 mm artillery shells, and advanced communication and electronic warfare equipment. The convoy had left the safety of the Russian electronic defense perimeter and entered a vulnerable corridor. Low, forested terrain with no early warning posts, a perfect kill zone. Hidden along the western edge of the forest, Ukrainian special forces of the 225th Brigade lay in wait. For hours, they stayed motionless, awaiting confirmation from the UAVs that the convoy had passed Suya. Each squad, armed with RPG-27s, defensive grenades, and laser targeting equipment, was positioned to trap the convoy in overlapping fields of fire. Above, the drones relayed live targeting data to HIMARS rocket systems ready to strike from deep in Ukrainian territory. When the convoy came within 45 meters of the engagement zone, the attack systems were aligned, the mission locked, all waiting for the final command. Even when a Lear-3 electronic warfare module on a Russian truck tried to jam the drones, Ukrainian countermeasures kicked in. Drones switched frequencies, activated inertial navigation, and kept their eyes on the convoy, unshaken. The stage was set. The convoy had walked straight into a trap designed for total precision. At 6:15 a.m., thermal imaging spotted 6 Russian armored vehicles entering the ambush zone, moving at about 30 miles per hour. The order to strike was issued. Ukrainian FPV kamikaze drones from the 413th Raid Battalion launched their assault. Each single-use drone carried a shaped charge warhead, designed to destroy key vehicle components. With AI-guided targeting and inertial navigation, even in dense fog and GPS-denied conditions, the drones identified vehicles and their weak points. At 6:17 a.m., the first drone dove on the lead Ural truck, hitting the engine and transmission. The vehicle rolled and erupted in flames. Seconds later, a Kamaz fuel tanker was struck, triggering a 40-foot fireball that sent troops scrambling in chaos. Special forces along the forest's edge opened fire with RPG-27 anti-tank launchers, hitting troop carriers and blocking escape routes. Fragmentation grenades sealed off potential cover, ensuring no survivors could regroup. Within minutes, drones and forces targeted the command vehicle, cutting communications and isolating the convoy. Remaining trucks were struck simultaneously, engines destroyed, axles shattered, and cargo set ablaze. By 6:20 a.m., the entire convoy was neutralized. Aerial footage confirmed 5 of 6 vehicles were destroyed or abandoned, while Russian troops retreated in disarray. Thermal scans later revealed over 300 soldiers incapacitated within a 650-foot radius. The battlefield stretched over 300 yards, with debris, shattered vehicles, and black smoke blocking Highway E38 for hours. Russian resupply operations were halted for over 48 hours, delaying deployments of the 20th Army and forcing massive detours. This operation showcased modern, 3-layer coordinated warfare. HIMARS rocket batteries struck from safe rear positions. Mavic 3 drones continuously tracked the convoy and relayed targeting data. Special Forces squads closed the loop, eliminating survivors and sealing escape routes. The result? A precision strike in just 3 minutes, completely destroying a heavily armed convoy without a prolonged firefight. Ukrainian forces reported no casualties.